It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Adidas has officially ended their partnership with Kanye with immediate effect. They released a statement today saying they do not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech, and his recent comments were unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous. Adidas said they violated the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. Now, sales and productions of those Yeezy-branded products have stopped, as well as payments to Kanye and his companies. They're going to take a $246 million hit to their fourth quarter sales because of this. They've been partners since 2013. That's when Adidas signed that deal and got Kanye away from Nike. And in 2016, they expanded their relationship with Kanye, saying it was the most significant partnership ever created between a non-athlete and an athletic brand. But after he wore those White Lives Matter t-shirts in public, they actually had the partnership under review. And they said that is a hate slogan used by white supremacist groups,
That's
including the Ku Klux Klan. Then when Kanye said, I can say anti-Semitic-ish and Adidas cannot drop me on Drink Champs, that's when they said, guess again, my friend.
That's one of the most ego-fueled comments I ever heard in my life. Like, if you think that German company founded by someone who was in the Nazi Party was going to hold on to you after that, then the levels of narcissist you are can't be defined. You can't be a German company, the home of denazification, and be in bed with a Nazi.
We already told you Balenciaga cut ties. Vogue magazine publicly cut ties. His talent agency, CAA, dropped him as a client. The production company, MRC, that was doing a documentary on him, said they are shelving that documentary. Shares of Adidas fell after this news about 5%.
No.
In Frankfurt, yeah.
They said that yesterday, though. And that's what I see. I hate when people, and it's not you, but I saw somebody else say that. But yesterday, actually 4 days ago, they were saying how Adidas dropped 10%, and then yesterday they had dropped as well but it didn't have nothing to do with Kanye.
Well, I don't know what it has to do with, but I'm sure. And maybe it does. We don't know.
No, it didn't. I read it, but I can't brief it over the radio that fast. But it wasn't nothing to do with Kanye. It was something to do with China, with something going on in China.
Well, anyway, and I'm sure that today we'll see sales drop as well.
You might see them shoot up.
I mean, a $246 million hit is a huge hit for Adidas to take in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Christmas time.
I mean, regardless of whether it's kind of the effects of that is going to make the shares drop.
All I know is this is one of the biggest L's a black man ever took in business, and it's all self-inflicted. This is self-sabotage at its finest. All of this literally happened for no reason, just a series of poor choices all rooted in bigotry, anti-black, anti-Semitic bigotry. And I pray that this is the wake-up call Kanye West needs to literally go get some healing. That brother is hurting, and hurt people, but that's not an excuse because he has access to every single resource available to get some healing. And I pray he gets it because he's really moving like a person who doesn't plan to be here much longer.
All right, now let's talk about Blac Chyna. She's threatening legal action against Ava Louise, who is a TikTok star, who has accused Blac Chyna of trying to kidnap and sex traffic her. Now, Ava Louise, by the way, according to this letter that Blac Chyna's attorney, J.D. Sanchez, has sent out as a cease and desist, they also said that Ava Louise has made false, extreme, and outrageous statements about Blac Chyna in public and rips her for displaying a pattern of menacing and outrageous conduct on social media. Previously, Ava Louise is the person who admitted to making false statements about Kanye West hooking up with Jeffree Star, the makeup guru and YouTuber. So here is what Ava Louise was saying about Blac Chyna that's causing this lawsuit.
For 6 hours, Chyna held me hostage. She drank an entire bottle of Casamigos in front of me. She wouldn't let me be alone. Every time she had to use the bathroom, she would make me go into the bathroom with her. She took shits in front of me. She forced me to take a wet towel and wipe off all of my makeup. She kept telling me that I had to stay until 10 a.m. because that's when Dream was going to be out of the home. And she was going to go crazy on me at 10 a.m. She kept saying things like that. At about 9:45 a.m., Chyna FaceTimed some woman named Donna, who told me she was in the escorting industry on FaceTime and told me that I was good product.
All right. Like I said, Blac Chyna is refuting these claims and allegations and has a cease and desist and is threatening now to sue. Those are serious allegations to put out about somebody. All right, now Ashanti, Ja Rule, and Fab are going to be headlining the I Love R&B Festival that is taking place on Saturday, May 27th in Long Beach, California. Some of the biggest stars will also be performing during that festival. Maya, Pleasure P, Nivea, Rough Ends, Marcus Houston, 702, Lil Flip, and more. Chingy's going to be there as well. Ashanti also announced her new single, Falling For You, which is coming out on Friday. Now, Mariah Carey is going to be performing a special holiday tour in 2 cities. You know, she always has some of the best holiday time music that gets you in the mood. So you can check her out in New York and Toronto. And she said, come celebrate Christmas with me this December. A little excited to be back on stage and get festive with everybody. Tickets are available to the public on Friday as well. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
Yeah, and just to be clear, like, you know, because I saw this yesterday, Adidas stock has been dropping over the past few days, though it was not immediately clear if the decline was directly linked to West's controversy, because they were trying to say that the stock was plummeting because they refused to cut ties with Kanye West over anti-Semitism. Mm-hmm. So it's not because they released them the day that the stocks dropped.
All right. Well, thank you for that Rumor Report. Up next is the People's Choice Mix. Get your request in. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.